Well, hello, good afternoon. We are introducing the World of Craft here at Hochanda. This is their debut at Hochanda, and we are very pleased to have them. Now, World of Craft is a company that has been working or producing beautiful artwork for many years. Well, actually, 1981. Then it has gone through several name changes and owners, but the amazing products still stand proud, and they have got that sort of classic nature to them that you will be able to immediately connect with and immediately know what to do with. Beautiful projects. Now we are going to talk to Lynn in a while, but in the meantime, and we're going to have demos as well from her, I believe. But in the meantime, let's introduce the first bundle. Here you have got 30 of the push-out circle sheets. They are 160 GSM, and then you have got 6 designs, 5 sheets of each. Shall I show you, because I have got them here and you can see exactly what they are. Now you can see that they are really nice size, and the fact that they're 160 GSM, it means that you can give them a little bit of a shape, but you can still have that weightiness, if you know what I mean. Sometimes 300 GSM for toppers, it would be a little bit more difficult, but for this is perfect. Now another thing I want you to notice, let me see here. Let's start there. Now you can, because you are getting, of course, 6 sheets of each design, you can do decoupage. That's also the 160 GSM. I love it personally because, let me see which one I have got here, because it means that I can fussy cut without a problem. But of course, if I show you one of those ones here, you can see that, look at those florals. Again, you can see that they have got that pearlescent finish, but they have been foiled as well. So you have got that quality of them. If you want to go for this item, 775096, £21.99. And of course, you have got an amazing saving there. Now, I believe that Lynn is on the phone. Hello, Lynn.
Hello, Paula.
On the Skype. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm good. Here in Holland. From Holland, I'm calling.
That's so cool. This is really good to have international guests calling in. Now, Lynn, what is your relationship with the World of Craft?
I work for the World of Craft, especially for this TV show, because the cards are so amazing. I wanted to show you how good they are and how lovely they are. So I work with World of Craft together, especially for the show, to show you all the cards.
Oh, amazing. Now, can you tell us a little bit more about the company itself?
The company is 40 years old. So World of Craft has its own factories in Turkey. And the factory in Turkey is 40 years old. So they are specialized in wedding invitations and everything what has to do with paper. But now, from a few years ago, they started to make their own designs. So the designs you have now in hand are the designs the factory made in Turkey, especially for World of Craft. And World of Craft has 150 employees, so it's a very big company. We have 11 designers, which is amazing because we have every time new ideas, new collections. So you have to keep your eyes on the World of Craft.
That's really cool. Now we are going to see some demonstrations as well, so how to use them. Now this product, for instance, the push circles, I really like them, but also there is other items to show, including that they are going light on, which I think is very cool. You know the ones with the ones that have got the lights, the LED lights.
Yes, those are amazing. Yes.
So we have, you can see them there, and then you can turn them on, can you know, like with the battery on as well. So we will be able to see how to put the one together, right? Okay.
Yes, I can still show you here if it's better for you.
Yeah, perfect,
so that's the battery with the lights.
Oh, I see.
And then on the card, you can put you have a little box on the inside, and you can put the battery inside the box.
That's so cool. Oh, look. That's so cool. So we will be able to see those ones, and remember at home, those ones are going to be, and it's only £13.99 and you get a set of 8 of the light up cards with the batteries as well. Now, did you have a lot of fun creating with all these different products?
Oh, yes, sure. Especially because the products are so high from quality. As you can see, and you just told the audience that the pearlized paper is so nice.
Yeah.
It has a very nice glow. It's good material, good quality. The paper is really thick, so it's a real nice card. So that's fun creating those cards and working with those cards. And what I also want to tell you extra is that you can punch them out, and that makes it so easy.
Yeah.
Yes, the ones showing now, you can punch them out. Look how quickly it goes.
Yeah. You can take them out really quickly. You have got, and I also like that it's completely, you have got what we call a bleed through here, so there is no white edges. The ink goes all the way. It has got even the foiled as well, gold. Love them.
Yes, I also really love the gold foil. The gold foil, on some drawings you have a silver foil and some are gold foil. Those are just those little details that makes it very luxury.
They are beautiful. And of course, you have got other items in here that they include templates. So it's a very complete and complete offer that you are giving us today here.
Yes, that's true. Very complete offer. I think every lady who loves to work with cards is in love with these sets. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure too. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you for joining us today. Stay safe as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have fun selling them.
We will. We definitely will. Thank you. You too. Take care. Now, of course, that was Lynn from the World of Craft, which is a company that we are introducing today to Hochanda. But as you have heard from Lynn, of course, it has been established in the industry, the paper industry, for over what is it? Since 1981. I was going to say 40 years, but not quite 40 years. I know they're very well, which year is 40. And next up, we have got, now I love this one. Now, I was going to say, when I was looking through this is perfect if you want, and I know it appears to be all white, but this one is one of those ones that I think, if you are new to paper crafting or you want to explore the making of cards, but you don't want to invest in a die cutting machine, if you want a kit that contains sentiments, butterflies, you know, it includes templates on how to make boxes and deeply embossed papers, cards. This is the kit for you. And I'm going to show you what I mean by it, because in here, and it was really nice to talk to Lynn, because of course that heritage of the World of Craft into you know, wedding invitations is really exemplified on in these papers and cards. Now this, I would say, is 100, maybe a 60, 190 is paper, but the beauty of this paper is being kind of letterpress rather than embossed, or you know, it has got a little subtle color, but you are getting different patterns in here, and this is just one of the types of elements that you are getting. Because $18.99, you are getting this beautiful, sophisticated, elegant, classy, however you want to describe paper, but then you are getting also the cardstock. Now this is a Fields 300 GSM. Now it's been subtly embossed, but it is, sorry, 250. Oh, so pretty close, and I don't know where. And then let's go now, gonna go on. Of course, if you wanted to die cut it, you could die cut it as well. However, I just think that it's beautifully, look at that, it's just there. If I tilt it there, you can see it. Just the softest, more gentle, more sophisticated of embossing elements in there. But the prettiest thing are these beautiful white pearlescent foiled butterflies. Again, subtle elegance, timeless elegance, and they are die cut, so already they pop up. So if I put them like this, you will be able to see it. Now these ones are paper, which is brilliant, because then you can shape them. If they were a card, you cannot shape them as well as this, and by doing that, you give them flight to the butterflies. But can you see the shimmer in here? And then you, not only that, you are getting, of course, vellum pre-die cut butterflies. I'm not going to, so you can just see that it has got the little dots already embossed. So there's a lot you can mix and match. Then, that's not all. I did mention that they had templates. Now, I know a lot of us have got die cutting machines, but not everybody has got all the dies, or not everybody even has a die cutting machine. So having printout templates, yes, they are the traditional way of doing boxes. You can cut around it and use it as a template to create these gorgeous boxes. And that means that it's a self-contained kit. You need glue and maybe a ruler and a craft knife. That's all you need to assemble this. And that is the beauty of having, for a kit like this, £18.99, having the ability to create all those gorgeous, of course the toppers are also included. And I love that there are different size shapes as well, the boxes. And of course, there is nothing to say to prevent you to say, well, you know, you may have already a die cutting machine, you may have a die that cuts a box, but do you have all these ones? And also, the idea is that you have got all these papers, all this beautiful, ready to decorate your cards with it. I think I'm in love with these papers and cards because I think the camera does not do them justice. With the bright light, the subtle nature, but still, I'd say subtle, but it still is very definite there. You know, the kind of, it's very wedding, it's very romantic, it's very sophisticated. It's all those things that you associate with something that is wedding invitation and classic. You also get in, of course, the inspiration sheet as well, so you will not be lost about what to do with them should you want to do exactly the same projects. Right, if you want to go for this, your item number is 453368, and of course £18.99. Oh, I need to mention the standard delivery. Of course, they are based under the Netherlands, so that will mean that it will be dispatch date from the 22nd of May, 25th. I guess 22nd. Oh, so 22nd of May. Sorry. Oh, we're sorry. You know, I don't have my contact lenses, so everything is a little bit blurry. Even my brain. Yeah, I'm gonna blame my cat. Yeah, I always do. He, after all. Anyway, let's not go there. These ones were the ones that, of course, Lynn gave us a you know, like a sneak peek. They are super cool. Now, what they are, with this, you will be able to make 8 LED light-up cards. Now, we are already very busy for this. Now, they are very, very cute. They are what we call traditional decoupage. So you printed panels that you, with a craft knife, you cut around it, you fussy cut around it, right? And I love how it has been designed with a little pocket, which is included. You just need to cut and fold to put inside. But you also have got, and I have never seen lights like this, so you have got like a little tiny LED, so you have got 8 of them, I believe, and then you take them out, and like Lynn was showing us, and you're getting also the batteries, and then you just put them between the battery between the legs of the light, and then they light up. So you can have a light. Shall we light up one? No, let's not, because then I can get told off. Fortunately, none of these ones have got the battery, so I cannot show you. But that's a testament as well as the design of these cards, because they don't, you know, they don't need to have the lights to be really beautiful. To have the beautiful magnolia here with the opening. I mean, you can. Maybe in a, you know, craft. I will put maybe a picture of somebody's garden here, like if you're sending it your own garden and sending that, and then use that for another project, or you can put instead of there. Then you have got as well different flowers. You can see here that this is, what is that one? I don't know. Oh, tulip, sort of tulip. I'm just so bad at names of flowers. Now, this is very busy. 20% of the stock has already gone. And I think for £13.99 and includes a couple of Christmas cards, it makes such a good, you know, offer to go for. Because you remember, you are getting 8 of the LED lights. So how I see it is I'm paying for the batteries and the LED lights, and then I'm getting all this beautiful artwork for, you know, as an additional. This is how I see it. And the fact that you are getting also Christmas cards, well, we know how it is. You know, it's a really good idea. Also, you are getting included you know, how you are gonna, you know, the finished cards in here, although to be honest they're very self-explanatory. And then you are getting, of course, 2 of these ones that have got the instructions, as well as those little pockets. So you remember, you just cut around them, you fold those lines, inner lines, and then you have got the pocket here. This is where you put your little battery in here, and then the light, it comes up. Right, your item number is 174232, and of course £13.99 is your price. Now approaching 30%, so it's going very quickly. Please do check out your baskets, either for this or any other items on the show. That's the only way to secure that you have got yours. Now we have got the box cards. Now I need to say that these ones, I believe they come in with a box, and you can make 32 cards in total. So you know, it is a fabulous way of making a lot of cards. So some of them will have got a box 4, box 5. Yeah, I'm melted. You know, I'm sold. Clearly I'm not that well, yeah, I was going to say I'm not that crazy cat lady, but now I see a picture of a kitten and I want to adopt him. Box number 2. So you have got the 4 boxes here. Now, what can you do? Finish cards that you will be able to do. I picked it randomly. It was the first one that I grabbed. Of course, it is the camp, but I love that because you will be able to mix and match with different ways that you want to do it. Just so they don't tell me that I'm cat centric. But let's. Oh look! Is that a beagle? I don't know if it is a beagle, but I love beagles. They are, one of our directors has got one, and it's one of my favorites, Miss Branston. Look at that, they are so cute. And then of course you can have the beautiful roses. What about, I'm gonna mix a few kits here now. Look at that, the shape that looks like outside, you know, here in Oundle, you have got a field there. Oh, look at that. And of course they are pearlescent and they have been foiled, and of course you have got the sentiments as well. Now if you wanted to go for this item, of course you are going to be able to make 32 individual cards, and they are, some of them are really traditional. Sometimes we just want traditional cards. Funnily enough, today I received a card, I don't very often, but from one of my friends, and it was such a beautiful image. It was, you know, 2 cute animals like a panda and a bird, and it was just one of those really traditional, comforting images that, you know, you really want to have. And this is what this delivers. If you want to go for this bundle, 933231 is your item number. £27.99 is your price. Now the butterflies, we love those butterflies, we love them so much, and the ones that are printed onto, well, foiled white into white card, and then as well as the vellum. Now you will see like this, but if can you, oh, they're magical. Can you see if I put them like that? With it, they're kind of, you can see suddenly appearing. They are not, it's not a magical trick. They are not kind of, but it's just that they are white on white. So this is kind of really difficult for the camera to see, but there you can see it perfectly. How beautiful that pearlescent foiling onto white is amazing. Now this means that of course you can gently add some color in, and the foil won't absorb as much color as the paper will, so therefore you will have a two-tone effect as well. But you also are getting the matching, can you see them? The matching, I'm going to show the matching butterflies that they are onto vellum. So then you take that and you take, let me do it. I mean, at home it's much easier that you don't kind of have to unburn them, but you can lean over, but you can see there, can you see how they overlay? And that when you start shaping them, again, they have been printed onto this beautiful shaping paper, and you can then kind of give it more dimension. And look at that. You know, it's something very delicate. And again, not everybody wants or has a die cutting machine. So having already die cut all these butterflies means that it's very simple. But also, if you are doing if you are preparing for, you know, you want to decorate a house, you want to decorate or get ready for, because weddings will happen again, and you are thinking, well, maybe in a year's time, and you want to have a kaleidoscope of butterflies in the ceiling, this is the one to go. Because if you had to die cut every single shape, it would take for whatever, go for something like this that has already been die cut for you to do it. Your item number is 253230, and of course your price is £24.99, making a saving of £18. But last but not least, we have got, oh, these ones are really, it's topper and decoupage books. Now they are what we call like a printed enter per lesson card. So these ones are the toppers, and you can see it here, beautiful images. And that is what it is really special, because being printed in that gorgeous per lesson gives it a very beautiful lesson. Oh, look at that. That's stunning. And the light here of the pictures comes through even more so, because thanks to that, oh, so cute, I wonder, so cute. Yeah. And look at that. Oh, what they are doing to me. Look at that. It's just so cute. Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone. I mean, look at that. It's so cute. Look. Oh, and that's definitely Beagle. I'm pretty sure that it is. I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, look at that. They're so cute. But this is one of the beauty of this, is because you are getting these books that have got, let's see how many pages it's got. 8 pages, so it's got 6 in each, so 8 times 6. Oh, this, I love herons. That's a heron, right? Or a crane. Oh, I think that's a crane and that's a heron. Oh, I'm not too sure. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And that's a cow, right? Oh, there's a ship. Yeah. And then there's like, oh, you know what? I was gonna go for a Spanish poem. It's a poem that everybody knows in Spain. It's about a pirate and his ship. But then but it's nice to have something a little bit more masculine as well, and then the pretty more feminine in here as well. So these ones, if you have got a die cutting machine, of course use them. If you have got a punches that can punch through paper, these will be absolutely stunning. But look at that, the beautiful romance of these images, the beautiful traditional element, the prettiness of this. Now think about your embossing powders. You can bring those details as well. They have been beautifully printed into the per lesson paper, so it's up to you then how you incorporate them, plain and simple or really elaborate. And then of course you have got the oh, look at that, those beautiful birds. Now these ones are the decoupage ones, and they are a cards and topper, and I'm going to show you a couple of samples of these ones because I think that's the best way to exemplify it. So if I put it like this, it's got, can you see the card in here, but it's got the kind of little bobbin. So it has got like windows into it. Look at that. So it's a little bit different, isn't it? This is, you know, there is no reason why you couldn't say, well, I want the bird in another card, or so you can take him out, but it still is a beautiful card, so you have got 2 cards out of the same design. But it's nice to have one pack that delivers both the card and the actual decorations in themselves. Now if you want to go for this one, 131924 is your item number, £16.99 is your price, saving £7. Now we have got demos, and then of course we are going to be seeing some butterflies next.
Hello everyone! I would love to show you how you make these wonderful boxes for a present, to put money in, whatever you want to do with it. I will show you how you make them, and I will show you how you make the butterfly. I will show you how to make this box. So I put the other ones away. This is a wonderful box. You can put it open here on the side, and I will show you how you make it. What you need first of all is a mold. This is the size of the box, the shapes, how you have to cut it. To save some time, I already cut them. If you cut it once, you can use the same mold for a lot of boxes. So that's the nice thing. So you cut it once, like I did here, and you also cut here the little details here and on the other side for the edges, but that is clear if you work with it. So this is what we need. We need the paper for the box. I have lovely paper here. It's embossed paper. with flowers, with butterflies. It's very nice off-white. Here you can see this is the top layer, and this is the bottom. You can see very clearly what the bottom and what the top is. This is the top for the box, so we have to put the top on the green mat and put the mole on top of it. If you put it already on the edges, then it's more easier and faster to cut. You can do it very easy, or you can go with a pencil, you can go around and then cut it, or you can directly go cut it with your knife. Again, to save some time, I already cut it, so here is the box. Again, do not forget the edges here. What we need to do now, we need to make rills in it to fold the box on the sides. So we need to make rills here, there, and we need a score tablets. We put the score tablet. As you can see here, you have all the lines, and you put it again here on this line, so you can make straight lines. It's very easy, you can go very fast. Now you can see how you can fold it. Very easy. I will do another one. And so on, you go to all the incisions that you made. You make a line. So that are the 1, 2, 3, 4 lines in the length, and then you need to go the other way here for that's the edge of the box, and here this is where you can open the box. This is a little lid, and here we have then the fold. So now we fold it all. Now we fold the box. As you can see, it's a box already, and now we fold the other edges. Very precisely and very fast. Now we need to glue. We need to glue the little box. I have very good transparent tape that glue on both sides. Make sure you use very glue that is very strong, that the box will not open too fast. I put two on them, so it's glued very good because it's very thin tape. To take the top layer off so it starts to glue on both sides. And also this little part here . have the box. Here you can open and close it, put something inside. As you can see, the box I already made is a little bit fantastic with designs, so we have to add some more details. We have some other nice paper with the same colors and the same flowers that we have to put on top. Put the edge like this and put it precisely in the middle. Now we're gonna make the butterfly. We have a very nice butterfly. We have 2 layers of butterflies. The top layer is a very nice pearlized paper. It's also embossed, so you can see a little bit 3D effect, and the under layer is transparent paper. You have, for one sheet, you have 6 butterflies, and we have a lot of different butterflies, but for now I will work with this one. The amazing part of this butterfly is you don't have to cut them with the scissors. It's you can pull it out, which means that you have an amazing edge and a very nice you have a nice edge, and it goes very fast, so you can work very fast. You have one button and then you have the other butterfly. Be careful here at the center. And again, see how fast that goes. It's amazing. As I can show you here, you need to fold the wings of the butterfly, so you have the 3D effect. So for this one, don't fold it into the middle. Fold it, as you can see it here, on the sides of the body of the butterfly. So one on that side and one on the other side, so you have 2 folds on the center of the butterfly. Now the wings are already standing up. Again, you need your tape to glue them on top of each other. And you glue it in the center of the butterflies. As you can see, I also have a golden edge, which is really nice. It makes the box so much special. See how the box already starts to look like a really, really nice box. You need to take your time for it, but then on the end you have something very special. Like this, and then we glue on the butterfly. Again with the tape. On the back. it's nice if you glue it a little bit like this. And then you can also add a card with happy birthday or life is better with true friends. I already cut it out to show you. And you can also again glue it on the box. I think this is something very special, something very unique, and it takes time, but you have something wonderful. You have the paper, you have the boxes, you have the mold, you have the butterflies, so just do it. And again, we have some other boxes as well, other shapes, so you have a big variety of different boxes. For every birthday, every present you have to give something different. Good luck with it, guys. The end of demo 1.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, of course, and what you know what I couldn't resist because with the first item that we have got those beautiful butterflies and of course flowers that they have been printed onto pearlescent paper, and then of course you just punch them out. Well, punch them out. You take them out. I couldn't resist it because I wanted to show you that you can also fussy cut them and then use them and layer them together. Can you see how well it shapes? Now I have to say the scissors glide through this paper. The scissors love this paper, so it means that you can create beautiful things like this. Because of course you can use if you don't want to cut them, perfect, because you have got them already pre-cut into circles. But look at that, then you can use them, 2 of them, because you are getting 6 designs, 5 sheets of it, so you have got so much potential on how to use them. I love the traditional nature of it. I think it's about 3 inches in, more or less, in width of diameter, these circles. So there you have got an idea of what you can create. £21.99 is your price. 775096 is your item number. Now then, this is the, of course, the box set is what Lynn was demonstrating in that first demo, is how you can assemble it, how you can create those gorgeous, beautiful cards, boxes as well. Now, this is a bundle I will go for just because of the quality of the cardstock. Now you have gotten that beautiful printed labels here, so you have got 1 sheet of those ones and you have got so many sentiments. You have got then die cut vellum butterflies that have got already, you can see, embossed a little bit. Then you have got the die cut, pre-die cut, foiled into white, so but this white pearlescent ink that have been foiled into. So you can add a little bit of color gently, maybe with a makeup brush or something like that, and the two-tone will be more apparent. Then you have got this printed paper in here. Well, I say it's more like a letterpress, very gently embossed. It's the subtlest of embossing, but you have got the ink in the bottom, like in the recess. Then you have got the cardstock. Now the cardstock has been, again, that wedding invitation sort of dry emboss that is very, very subtle, yet very sophisticated, yet very elegant. So you are getting, of course, those massive amount of elements in here to create the boxes. You also getting the templates to create all sorts of different boxes. I believe it's, and you can see in here how they have been put into the box, and then you can just use them onto with your card, and then you fold it in. And you can put a piece of cake inside it if you wanted to. Ah, cake. I know I'm thinking of cake. Brownies. Well, I hope that was our Emily. I hope that she's baking brownies. That's all I'm saying. And then, of course, you have got here the illustration of what you can create with. £18.99 is your price. Of course, you are saving £7, and your item number is 753. Oh, the butterflies are flying. 368 is your item number. Now, this is very, very popular, so please do check out your baskets for this. 40% of the stock has already gone, and I'm not surprised because it features these lights. I haven't seen them before. They might have been, but I never seen them before myself. And you can see that you can have here, you have got 8 LED bulbs. There you have it, and you can see that they have got that open legs here, and then you have got included as well the 8 batteries. So you put the battery between the legs, and then the lights will light up. there not only, of course, you are getting that, you are getting enough to make 8 finished cards with a beautiful, fussy cutting around them. And then, of course, you are also getting the templates, 8 of them, to create that little pocket so you can put the battery inside it. So you can see also that that is the right way. Now, you have got all these different designs, so from Christmas as well. And if you are wondering how to put it together, well, here is the demo, I think. Is it coming up? Yeah, it is coming up.
How you make this amazing card. It's a nice card with flowers, with a nice lantern, with a 3D effect, but there is something very special about this card. It has behind the lantern a very nice LED light. It has a little box with a light, and it's very unique. I would love to show you how you make it. You have one piece of paper with 3 different layers of the cards. Yeah, to save some time, I already cut them out so that I can show you how we make this card. This is, now that I've already cut it, this is all the things we have. This is the card. This is the layer that we glue behind the top layer, and these are the flowers you have to cut out with the scissors to make the 3D effect. I will show you how it's done. We start with the card. We want to make a fold seam here, so we can fold it into the card we already have. This is the middle of the card. We use a scoreboard to make a perfect, nice fold. What we want to do now is we have to cut out the windows of the lantern. I already did 4 to save some time, but I'm going to show you how you can cut out the other windows. I use you can do it with scissors, but you can also do it with a knife, and see what it's most easy for you. So it's important that you only cut out the beige layers, so not the black lines, because otherwise you cut out the whole inside of the lantern, and that will be a shame. It's a little bit precise work, but I know everyone loves to make these cards, is very precise and can make it without a doubt. Now the other side. This is here a little bit round, so I didn't, oops. Just like this, you have all the windows from the lantern cut out. So that's where the light, we would put the light behind the lantern. So now the lantern is finished. What we also want to do is, you can do it on 2 ways, or you can keep it as a square card as it is here, or you can also cut the edge so you have a more 3D effect. I'm going to show you this. Cut around the flowers. Like this. So you can do it both ways, what you prefer. Now we take the other layer to put it behind. What I love to do is make also with the scoreboard a little seam so that you have, so you can fold it and you can create the 3D effect. You glue it with a double-sided tape. You put the tape on the front side of the card. Like this. And now you can fold it a little bit. And you have on the inside a fold and you have the 3D effect. What we are going to do now is the flowers. For the flowers, oh yeah, we also have, indeed, we have the window here that we also have to cut, because you can see it here. You also have to cut out this window. That I will do with the knife and the scissors, both. Perfectly. Indeed, now we have the windows open for the light. We're gonna glue on the flowers. For the flowers I use the 3D tape. We have 3 flowers. One flower here is for on top of the top flower, and the other 2 are for the bottom flowers. We have 2 flowers. One is with the green. That is the bottom one. And then the top one is without the green leaves. Now the card is finished. But we also need to make the box, because we have a very nice box on the inside of the card where we put the battery in. We have a clear explanation, and we have 4 boxes. I already cut the box to make it easy. We have to fold on each line, have to fold the box. And you have to cut in this. You can see it very clearly. Just only those 2 lines here, the bottom line and this line. So that we can fold it like this. I love to use the tape, but you can use lime or whatever you prefer. I want to go fast. I would love to use the tape because it's very like this. Then you know the battery will hold in the little box. Not that the battery falls down. That will be a shame. So make sure you use good glue. And now I put glue on the back part, so we can glue it on the inside of the box, of the card, of course. So we have here, we put it on the first layer, and you have here the lantern, and you glue it just below the lantern, like this. And now I will show you the battery. These are the batteries you get. You get batteries and you get LED lights. Batteries has a plus on it. Make sure you have the correct side on the plus. Now the battery is burning. If you put it the other way around, it's not. So make sure you put it all right with the plus side to the plus side of the battery, otherwise you will think that it's not working. And now the easiest part is you have your little box and you put the battery with the light inside the box, and you have a light behind the lantern. Good luck with it! This is the end of demo 1.
I love that because it's the ability to create beautiful cards, of course, with the light. Now, one of the things I love is that, yes, you do get to make 8 cards with the 8 LED lights, but as you can see, this beautiful card in itself, you do not need to use the light for this project. You can keep it for maybe another project. You can see how it has got the 2 pages as well. So I'm thinking, what about not putting the page inside it, just putting that kind of opening? What about putting it, maybe if you have come from the previous set, you know, you can use, you mix it and matching it and putting that, and you can put the light behind it as well. There are different motifs as well, not just a Christmas, not just spring. You have got the autumn with those beautiful reds and leaves in there, and the Christmas ones as well. I love them because there's something really evocative as about a traditional Christmas. And what about putting those beautiful flowers with the, of course, the windmills? Now, again, smaller cards, these ones are a bit, I would say just under an A6 in size, but there's no reason why you could not take this and use it as a topper to a bigger card, in a 5x7 or so on, because it still will fit really nicely. Now, half of the stock of the LED selection has already gone. Please do check out your baskets if you want to go for it, because you will have not only 8 LED lights, 8 batteries, but 8 cards to make for yourself. Now, if whether you want to, and you can see them here, this is the element that you just cut around it, and then you score it down the middle, and you have got the base card. Then on top of it, you can then take that, cut around it, and then you have, and that one goes underneath it, so that creates the flap inside it. Then you have got the decoupage elements in here as well, so there's a lot of potential. You don't have to use this bed all the time, so you could use that bed on its own as well. So it's more than 8 cards that you can create, and you can mix and match as well. So there is a lot of different ways of using. Think about it, about putting glitter cards, so then when you turn it on the light, all the glitter will even sparkle more. Put a little bit of maybe vellum in the behind it as well. There is so much creativity if you wish to do that, or if you want to use a project that is simple to make, this would be very, very easy. And there is something about, fussy cutting. It is something to be said about using these elements into maybe boxes as well, because they bring a little bit of that beauty of the handcrafted element to it. But look, you could use as well to put them into a triangular box as well. Put some vellum behind it, and it will look stunning. Now, please do check out your baskets. The World of Craft will be back at 7 o'clock tonight, of course, with Haley West. So do check them out, but check out your baskets before that to make sure that you grab yours, because you never know what is going to sell out. Over half of the stock has already gone for the LED. £13.99 is all you're paying, of course, plus BNP. Anyway, we are going to see you after the break with clarity.